Hi, my name is Marie. So here is the time again for another plan with me. Summer is fully around here. I know some part of the world people are suffering from really hot temperature, but thankfully here in Washington State we are still in late 70 to 80 degree and it's very dry, so it's beautiful out here. So for this month's theme, I decided to go with the sun. When we are in full summer, sometimes sun can be really intimidating and makes us really hot. But all in all, we cannot live without sun, and summer is my favorite season. So yeah, this month's theme would be sun. So let's go and so I'm done with about mumbling, and let's get into it. First, I'm starting with the quote page. This month, I decided to use gouache paint for the theme sun because I wanted bright opaque color for the sun rather than transparent and soft watercolor effect. So I bought this beautiful Holbein 18 color gouache set. I know Holbein is a professional grade and is expensive for who is a beginner level like me, but I'd like to try with a decent one. I know Holbein was from Japan, so I tried Amazon Japan. It was about $20 cheaper, including shipping at the end, than buying through art supplies here in US. And because it was Amazon, same Amazon as here in US, it was really easy to use and they shipped to US directly with relatively reasonable shipping fee, just so you know. I am using yellow toned down to orange and brown for the main color palette. For the main lettering, I use similar colors in Archer and Olive Acrylograph pens. As always, I will list the list of supplies as well as the links you can buy them. For this month with the sun theme, I choose the quote, "Learn from the flowers, they always angle toward the sun." And I painted the sun and daisies heading the sun. I really liked this quote because I always tend to see the dark side of the situations, so it would be a good reminder. For their cover page, I was inspired by Art Nouveau style tarot card. As soon as I came up with the idea of the theme sun, the first thing that came to my head was the tarot card, one of the major cards. In the original card design that I referred, a naked man was holding the sun, but for me, the man was not aesthetically pleasing, so I deleted the man. This page took me so long both to sketch and to paint than I thought. Just paint alone took me more than 3 hours, I think. But overall, I really liked this page. And even though this was my first time trying proper gouache painting, I think I really liked the Holbein paints. Their color were very bright, opaque, and they were easy to work with. And I am pretty sure that the sun is not the 7th card, but since it is July, I put 7 and Roman number in upper left corner. And I put July instead of sun as the name of the card. Next, move on to the calendar page. Here I am painting the big yellow sun on the bottom and bright colored rays of light coming from the sun. Here I used a little bit of green and blue as well, but I tried to make those colors to have warm natures. And after the painting's done, I cut the Archer and Olive notepad craft pages to make little boxes to make each day. And on the right page, I put 2 bigger boxes, each for July school and June revision. I had so much fun to paint with this page using all these warm colors. Next, I have my depression tracker pages. Because I am with chronic depression, I found it useful to track my depression level instead of just mood because they can be 2 very different things for me. Here I am drawing 31 different sorts of suns. It was a little bit hard to come up with or to find references of all different 31 suns, but I think they came cute all together. For these suns, I'm using Zebra Clickart markers. Again, I love these markers for their bright colors. Move on to the habit tracker. I am drawing 2 suns on the upper left and lower right corners, which rays are heading toward the center of pages. And I'm using Acrylograph pens to draw little boxes for each habits. And as you can see, it became a little bit disaster because my new terracotta colored Acrylograph pen, which was in the June subscription box, had a little bit of overflow of the ink and it made a mess with the ruler. But oh well, I may revisit this page and cover the ink that are outside of the boxes with the white gel pen, but I decided to leave as is for now. Next, move on to the gratitude page. I simply paint gradation from yellow, orange to brown outside of the box. It was very quick and easy, but the result was very okay. However, the footage of me painting this disappeared somehow. The next page is for my shopping list, wish list, and brain dump, where I can put anything and everything that I need to remember, or if I come up with some ideas. Here again, I am painting the same color degradation, but this time with more circular fashion, starting from the right bottom corner. Next page is a new spread for me, which is my Instagram and YouTube planning page. I am a beginner of YouTube and Instagram, but I am also working as an emergency veterinarian, working 70 to 80 hours a week. So I cannot fully dedicate to my baby YouTube and Instagram, and oftentimes I just post when I have time. But I am truly enjoying making bullet journals, making videos, and sharing what I learned or felt during the process. So from July, I decided to post at least one posting a week on Instagram and YouTube, and hopefully this spread will help me tracking my postings. The next page is for one verse a day from the Holy Bible. And here I am painting vertical stripes using various warm colors, similar colors that I used in my monthly calendar pages. Here is our final page, which is the first weekly of July. Here I am using warm gray and yellow to make checker pattern. It was so therapeutic to paint them. For the next week, I am thinking using gray and orange instead of a yellow, and for the next week, maybe the darker orange and gray. I'm really having fun here. For this weekly, I'm supposed to start from Monday, which is June 28th, but as you can see, I just started Monday and I put the number 1. I noticed that mistake while I was doing that, but I did not have energy to fix that. So I will visit this page and fix that later. So here is the final flip through. I loved playing with all these warm colors and painting sun. It made my mind warm and bright, and it seems like I had warm, bright energy from the sun. It was so therapeutic, truly. If you have a bad day or you are in a bad mood, try to play with those warm colors. It will make your mood better, I promise. So here is it for the July plan with me. Have a good day or good night wherever you are. And don't forget that we are all beautiful as we are.